Congratulations to the both of you on becoming the festive superstars of this year. On behalf of the organizer. Your endeavors are worthy of extra recognition. As previously promised, my sister, Mr. Yang, and I have met with the Dream Master. We delved into the truth about Penacony and its stellar. Both I and the Oak We acknowledge the perspective of you, Nameless. Penacony does require change, but not as you propose. The planet of festive. Through your journey of overcoming obstacles, you must have glimpsed the essence of that era. The ultimately, only heroes like yourselves. But I would dare ask, if you did not possess the special status of having a Stellaron, and you were but an anonymous and frail member among the masses, which Penacony would you prefer? A dystopia for the survival of the fittest? Or a sweet dream paradise for...
That's not the...
Mr. Sunday, even if the members of the Oak family can't fully agree on what to do about the Stellaron, now's not if the Stellaron issue concerns the life and death of everyone on Penacony. This way, we'll at least know what Welt and Miss Robin are dealing with, and the reason why they failed to make our...
Navik, let's talk about our tribute and our final course of action.
You mean to say that for the longest time...
Indeed, Dream Master.
This is indeed surprising. Do you have any...
I'd like to ask... if I have offended...
Dream Master. It's just to prove that the charming...
Sunday, Robin. I've walked the magnitude of this matter. Sunday, might I ask...
I will do as you command.
Robin, could I entrust you to be present as a witness?
I will do as you command.
May thy will be...
Oh, triple-faced soul.
Let us begin.
Understood. Question.
Naturally.
Do you love your god as you do?
Naturally.
Have you strayed from the path?
Never.
Have you ever been inordinate with your asks of your...
Never.
Then, a final question. Do you swear to fulfill all...
With the Eon as my witness, if I...
They have seen your fate.
Just...
What is it?
I have another question I hope to have answered. To my understanding, the family's harmony and prosperity have never relied on so-called divine laws. The god you both mentioned.
Mr. Yang should know that those belonging to the family toil together as if they were kin, embracing solidarity, such a delicate and complex...
Perfectly harmonized. Therein lies the problem. It isn't an outsider lurking in the shadows who changed the harmony, but a dissonance that has, in the distant past, later, they fell. Though an eon may perish.
Mr. Yang, being overly astute, can...
So this is...
For the sake of our...
What?
Sorry, Robin. It's just you. I did not wish for you.
So, this is the true reason...
We were never children of the harmony. Our ideal paradise, within the foundation of law, and through harmony.
Unbelievable.
What have you done with Mr...
Don't worry. I just gave them some time alone to ponder their fates.
You should know that these actions make you an
Should we need to stand against your efforts for the justice of Penacone? Smart kid.
If it is the order that drove you,
You're mistaken, Miss Himiko. Penacone and the entire universe. Natural selection.
so you've decided to resurrect?
If Miss Himiko is interested, I'm willing to divulge the unembellished. So, come with me, everyone.
Huh? Where'd he go?
Welcome. This is...
Did you do the same to Welt?
It's a tuning process. Tuning allows you to intuitively... Now, everyone. From this point on, I believe after going through similar let's begin. The first decision. This story happened when Robin and later on. Robin... That baby bird was tiny. It didn't even have all of its feathers. We decided to build a nest for it right there. It was clear that if we left the fledgling in the yard, it stood no chance of survival. We decided that when it regained its strength enough to spread its wings, we would release it back into the wild. Its destiny. Now, I pass the power of choice to you all. Stick to the original plan, or build a cage full. I eagerly await your... Interesting. From what I've observed, there are at least 3 predators. Even if they shy away from humans, these animals are still near a... As for the choice you made, This story happened when I was appointed as a... It was during that period. He was a dream chaser. He told me he had a plan in place. He would buy after hearing the dream chase. I'll tell you the outcome. Will you do as I did? And try, or will you remain silent? I look forward to everyone's decision. I'm honored to witness you arriving at the same decision. First, the outcome. Now then. He told me the reason he was in this predicament was in the end. As to your choice in the story this time. This story, what surprised me was that the Dream Master had only come. The letter contained the usual...
Do you know who?
My sister, of course.
To help you grasp the...
From what the letter indicates...
Correct.
A stray...
A war has broken out on that planet. It is because of this very reason she hoped to ease the people's suffering with song.
Is she all right?
If the operation by the Eon above, the...
Those... Now you understand why she always...
How could this happen?
It's all in the past. So please, likewise. Because this is merely a fig. Would you still support Robin? I am now aware of everyone's stances. Raising these questions merely serves to illustrate one point. The plight of Penacone cannot be salvaged by the harmony. The true foundation for a sweet dream paradise. I know the suffering of being tormented. The turmoil of losing your way. How sorrow, and even despair, set in when matters don't work out. All of this causes me unending pain. We must teach the weak how to live a happy life. And this life isn't some noble propriety that the upper crust preaches, but in definitive terms.
So what is your definition of
Good question. Human consciousness is fundamentally an illusion, A cake when one mistake after the next permeates the masses, they become impossible to trace. Thus, the amassing of these individual cages culminate to form a prison. Nature is always accompanied by predation and sacrifice. Its antithesis is known as order. That is what I want to do. Unite people's happiness under the banner of order. They won't need to make bitter choices any longer, nor face the weak... Simply describing thoughts is far too abstract. So allow me to provide a simple example. As you all may know, during these hard-earned rest days, people are given the chance to extricate themselves from the... And it is only on these days that people do not have to adhere to the law where the strong prey on the weak. They can live out their lives happily during these brief... From where I stand, society's ideal system should be 7 rest days. Following Sunday, there should ensue a second, a third, and indeed an infinite procession of Sundays. This should be... And thus, every person can return to their base selves in this utopia. Some gaze... There would be no need to bear the hardships of reality. Only in this way can humanity face the inevitable end with the purest of... Miss Firefly, you who are stricken with entropy loss syndrome.
It sounds like a flawless...
But... what is the...
The cost is minute, merely a personal and eternal sacrifice. If this paradise is to be maintained for everyone.
Awakening. Which means that this so-called paradise is still a dream. Stepping into this paradise means forsaking reality.
It is not forsaking, but transcending. Flesh, blood, sorrow, weakness. If the physical is the root of spiritual suffering.
But in this supposed bliss, people won't have defeated their demons. The chance to overcome their tribulations would be forever lost to them. In other words...
That's another way of understanding it. But there is no shame in escape. On the contrary, the seeds of escape exist in it. Don't you agree, Miss Firefly? And as for why life slumbers, it is because we are afraid to awaken from our... But this is not in conflict with the grand plan. Only in acknowledging this can we truly understand the frailty of human nature. And from the...
I admit that you are a born leader. Your perspective on humanity brims with pessimism. Yet you express compassion for all. But unlike you, I live for the self. From my perspective, individuals making choices for them, the want to escape, may be innate in the weak. But whether they are weak or not, it is not up, perhaps in your mind. Because I don't think...
Since Miss Firefly has said her piece, the Astral Express will also We'll leave it to you. Just as Mr. McHale instructed...
What?
Does this place ring? It's the realm within a dream bubble. This was left to the... Dr. Edward from the Dreamscape sales store told me, so I thought you might be able to help us. I'm counting on you.
Himeko, I still don't get it.
I wasn't sure. It was just a hunch. Exactly. This is where you and Firefly encountered death, which we now know as dormancy. The question now is, who... We're drawing closer to the truth once more.
All right, but there are... guess... I'm not entirely sure, but... let's give it a try.
Wait, you meant...
Weird. If I remember correctly, there should be... And the room on the other side... Hold on.
This could be a case of amnesia. Don't worry, Misha. Since this place seems familiar to you...
Yeah, then...
Mikhail, that's the name. So, who
I'm sorry.
Anything special about...
Mikhail...
Grandpa?
But we haven't heard anything about the watchmaker having to send... Could you tell us more about your grandpa?
Yeah, sure. He was a seafarer who fearlessly... He didn't want me to call him Grandpa because that would make him sound old. He believed every time he came back, he'd share his logbook.
It appears that the seafarer has nothing to do with the watch. So, where is your grandpa?
He went off on a new... So, where has Clocky gone? Did he leave to protect Dreamville? I heard some noises.
You and Oregon...
Yeah. It's a member. They follow Miss Mirror's orders.
Sailor?
Could you tell us more about the compass?
The Compass is a ship bound for the New World. Clocky and his partners traveled...
That's a great story. But in the...
Huh? Weird.
Perhaps Clocky.
I think... I hear the sound of water.
You once mentioned there's a magnificent fountain. Look, there it is!
The water resembles every time I gaze at the ship.
Have you recalled anything, Misha?
Yeah. I saw these He often said that those moments felt like
You know... Hey, don't...
Perhaps every adventurer far from home carries a fountain within their soul.
Yeah. Well, Grandpa was at home. Back then, I would ask him when I...
It seems this Mikhail is truly a...
Yeah. Based on Misha's recollection...
But this raises more questions. According to Misha, he was clearly born on... Could this be...
I'm sorry. I don't know. Perhaps I'll...
We're going to the opposite side, right?
No. We should turn left here.
Huh? Something feels different about...
Up ahead is... Grandpa's study.
The atmosphere in this...
Misha! You finally come!
Clocky! You're here!
Are those books on the bookshelf logbooks left behind by that seafarer?
Yeah. Whenever he came back, he described our world as a fountain. To ensure that everyone had land to settle on. On that day, he called me to his study. I asked him if I could go with him, but he said that...
What sound?
He told me about a vast ocean in the sky. An ocean of stars. He said that he knew the crew on the train.
A train?
It's the Astral Express. Then, he gave his pocket watch to me. It was his cherished treasure. He said, it's the distant sound of a train.
Exactly, Misha!
Yeah.
This is the dream jigsaw.
Do you remember?
Hey, the...
Looks like we're just one step...
This is it. While I've spent my time waiting for Grandpa to return from his voyage. Here,
I learned how to repair clockwork and gears, out of my fondness for precision mechanics.
So, this.
Yes, but this dream bubble...
Wait. Why does it feel like...
Marge, do you remember?
Yeah, the little guy here, right?
Looks like everyone on the Astral Express.
The answer lies in the Astral Express. Her experience, and when we were in Dreamflux Reef, you may have noticed a mimetic life that can only be seen by a.
But Misha can see Clocky too, right?
That's the key to the mystery. Have you ever seen anyone?
Wait.
That's the answer, March 7th. This dream I should have stayed here and waited for you. But when reality and memories...
So it's not that the watchmakers and the whistle you heard.
That's one way to see it. But how about we start with your.
Thank you all for helping me rediscover my true self. I was born on Lushaka, in the Presmere system. Adopted by seafarers Mikhail and Char. Mikhail, Char, Legwork. Or simply... If you prefer, you can call...
So, you...
Unfortunately. As for the child who has been with you, he's the innocent. And this also marked
At the end of the journey, I left this little flame, which I so cherished. However, he somehow left the dream bubble and forgot all about his task. I apologize for...
Because he was. I don't think Misha has forgotten his role as a guide. He remembered it. And that's why the one who brought our unconscious friend here must have been Misha. If that...
Well, I have a sarcastic friend who says I always take big detours and end up back where I started. But in the end, you found me. I'm sure you're all wondering what my legacy is. If I may apologize, the Stellar... I left my homeland as a child and embarked on the journey of Trailblaze. I traveled to various planets until finally reaching Asdana, where I've been moving forward all my life, doing what I could to overcome the obstacles in my path. So, if you ask what's left within this worn-out train engine that can be called a legacy, now that you're well aware of the current situation of Penacony, I certainly hope that you'll help me get this world back on track. But I'll leave that decision to you. For the path of Trailblaze is now all I have for you is a story and 2 gifts. I want to give you my pocket watch. It has accompanied me throughout my long journey. And my hat, too. Though now, it's time for you to make your choice. Once you've made up your mind, open that door. I'll be waiting for you at the end of this corridor of time.
All right, everyone. Let's. Although I don't think anyone will have any.
Of course.
In that case, then let's proceed to get.
Mikhail, where are you going?
Someone has to step up and save Lushaka. So why can't it be me, Misha?
Please don't go. And if you must, please take me with you.
Even without me, you know how to proceed forward, brave Captain Misha. The compass is waiting for you. Now go, board that train and...
Where are you going, Mikhail?
I'm going to clean the floor in the parlor car. I've promised the conductor.
Wait, first tell me.
Yeah.
I know what it looked like before. Its chain was broken, the back case...
Well, it's the hands, Mr. Amundsen. Its hands were...
I see. You'll work with me from now on. Haven't you always...
but I only know...
Don't worry. You've got what it takes. I'll teach...
Where are you going, legwork? It's time to head to our next stop. I'm staying in Astana with Rosalina and Tiernan. I see. This plague... The people of Astana have only achieved a tiny victory, and still have a long way to go towards true freedom. Hanunu needs us. Don't worry. Not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if I leave the Express, or...
Yeah. I knew you wouldn't stay on the Express forever.
This is Mr. Amundsen's house.
When he departed, he said, farewell, legwork.
Where are you going, Watchmaker?
Don't worry, Micah. Just going on a little... Someone has to be at the forefront of the interstellar frontier, and I'm the only former Nameless in Penacony.
Because you're all we have! Have you forgotten about Tiernan?
But what will happen to Penacony if... Tiernan. How could I ever forget him?
We Nameless won't stop. Don't worry, Micah. It's just a matter of if I don't come back in one piece.
Where are you going, old man?
Oh, you're here.
Answer my question.
Relax, Gallagher.
Oh, come on. Aren't all your ideas... If you die too,
Yes. I'm afraid there's no... We'll organize a festival using the Watchmaker's leg.
So...
Desperate. Don't we have you here, my friend? Make sure to send an invitation.
Misha!
Oh, it's you, Clocky. Last night, I had a...
Write it down?
Oh, so I...
Of course! You told me that when you were...
Yes, but I was a kid. And there was always a... I wanted to have a pocket watch.
Yeah.
But you know what? It wasn't until it was so... You're... And the Watchmaker.
We've arrived at Dreamflux Reef. So, where to next?
You know, Clocky, I don't think I'll be going anywhere else. I've traveled far enough, and it's time for a little...
Oh. So...
No, I'll stay here. And then...
This is... where it ends? What do you mean, You told me that the trail...
Yeah, that's what I said. So now, it's up to you to decide your next...
My next destination? What's that supposed to be, Misha? You're acting weird today. If you're...
No, I'm not feeling down. As for clockwork, yeah, it resolves all problems in this dream. So, well, everyone gets lost at times. They may hesitate and doubt which way to go, but don't worry. Everyone goes through moments, whether it's calming, happy, angry, or sad. All they need is a little nudge to take that step toward where... I'm leaving that little nudge with you, and I hope you'll share it with others. Such is the essence of clockwork, the will of the Trailblaze. Clocky's hands spin around non-stop, indicating confusion, frustration, and weakness. But ultimately, people still need to move forward.
Just like your hands, always pointing ahead. This is where my journey ends. From now on, it is your path to walk.
Trailblazing means taking paths your predecessors forswore and venturing even further. The Penacony and Mikhail's dreams
does not belong to order.
I can't believe that Eon would cast a glance at Penacony at a time like this. Is it because of the resonance from the legacy of the Trailblaze? Or perhaps the bond between you is so strong that it...
Well, there might be another possibility. Perhaps they want to witness, on behalf of the fallen Eons, who will hold the future of Penacony.
If that's the case, on behalf of the Dream Master of Penacony and the 107,336 members of the Oak family, I'm cordially inviting you all to the Penacony Grand Theater to participate in the upcoming Charmony Festival. And, of course, since the future of the Stellaron, Penacony, and even the entire cosmos is at stake, let's draw a conclusion there. If you truly believe in Akavili's path, then show me their courage and